Hey guys, wanted to make this video because I have a lot to update you guys on, and so yeah, it's Saturday, so now I'm 17 weeks, but last week I was 16 weeks, and yeah, I went to the doctor's Monday, and um, it was so much. Okay, so I went to the doctor's Monday, and all I did was listen to the heartbeat, and they took some blood to see if the baby had Down syndrome or whatever. She's called it second trimester screening, whatever. So she took some blood to see if the baby has Down syndrome or tubal ligation or something like that. I forgot what she said, and that was it. And then she gave me this paper to go to see to go to another doctor to see what my gender is. So I was like, okay. And I just went home. So I'm like, okay, like I didn't really do anything. Okay, what's the point of me coming? But I know I have to go once a month, so I was like, okay, whatever. But while we was in the doctor, she took my blood pressure for the first time, and I'm like, okay, why is she doing this? She never did it before. And then she sits here and she's like, my mom was in the doctor's office with me, and I remind you guys, I'm 17. I'm the youngest of, including me. I'm the youngest of 4, and yeah. So I'm 17. My boyfriend is about to turn 19. This doctor is sitting in the office while my mom is in the office, and she's like, "Oh, I think that you're gonna try to just throw your baby on your mom." And this doctor don't even know me like that. Like, I was going to her before I was pregnant, but barely. And I didn't even want to go to her because I didn't like her. But she's like, I think you're going to throw your baby on your mom. You're going to want to go and hang out with your friends all night long, and you're going to want your mom to watch your baby. And I'm looking at her like, really? And I'm laughing at her. And she's like, oh, you think all of this is a joke? And I'm like, no, you're just funny. And she's like, so are you gonna throw your baby on your mom? And I'm like, no, I know how to take care of my child. I have nieces and nephews. I have baby cousins. Like, I took care of them before, so I'm pretty sure I can take care of my child. So, and I, like, even before I was pregnant, I never even went out. Like, I'll go out with my boyfriend and hang out with him, but that's it. I never went and hung out with friends. I don't know what the hell she was talking about. I went to a party just the week before I found out I was pregnant. I went to one party, and that was it. That was the first time I've been to a party in I don't know how long, because I had a boyfriend. So I have been dating the same boy for almost 2 years. It'll be 2 years in June. So we never went to parties because we don't want to go without each other. So yeah, but then he was like, you can go to this party. So I went. So she's like, oh yeah, I think you're gonna throw your baby on your mom. So I'm laughing at her, and she's like, oh, you think all of this is a joke? And I'm like, no, it's just funny to me. Like, you're funny. So then she's at the end, she's like, oh, well, I think you'll be fine. You'll be a good mom. Did this bitch just say I'll be a good mom? Excuse my language, but I'm really mad. Like, talking about it makes me really upset. But she's like, yeah, you'll be a good mom. And I'm thinking, did she really just say I'll be a good mom? I think she just basically badmouthed me in front of my mom, talking about something, I'll throw my baby onto my mom. So I was just like, alright, whatever. Forget it. Whatever. That's strike one. Matter of fact, no, that wasn't even strike one. Strike one was when every time I went to see her, I never seen her. The only time I seen her is when I first came there to see if I was pregnant. And she's like, oh, well, if you're pregnant, what are you going to do? No, she says, so you took 2 home tests and it came out positive? I was like, yes. She was like, okay, well, we're gonna do some blood and take your pee sample to see if you're really pregnant. But chances are that you are. I kind of figured that, but okay. And she's like, so what are you gonna do if you are? And I'm not gonna keep my baby. She's like, well, that's a big responsibility. And oh, well, she gives me all these documents. One tells me about abortion, one tells me about adoption, one tells me about keeping it. So I'm just like, okay. She's like, you need to read all these papers, don't skip none, just read them all. And I'm like, okay, whatever. That was the first time I seen her. After that, I never seen her no more. I seen other people that I don't even know that weren't even freaking doctors. They were like medical assistants or either receptionist people. And I'm like, okay, why are these people touching me? Like, where's my doctor? Like, why isn't she, like, why is she in here? Then I seen her Monday, so I'm just like, really? Like, I haven't seen you in so long, and now all of a sudden you come in now? That was strike one, and then strike two was Monday. Strike three. I had on Friday, Thursday. I think it started Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. Thursday in the morning, my boyfriend called me. Cause he wanted to. He always wants to talk before he goes off to school. Cause he goes to school at like, has to be to school at 7:45. I have to be to school at 11:30, so he always calls me first and talks to me before he goes to school. So he calls me, and I have like excruciating headache. Like, it hurts so bad. Like, it felt like somebody was hitting me with a hammer. It's around like 6 o'clock. So I was like, excuse me. So I was like, hey babe, can we talk later? Like, can you call me when you're at lunch? Because I have a really bad headache, so I'm going to try to sleep it off and see if it goes away. So if it goes, it's fine. So we hang up. And then I woke up at 10 o'clock to get ready for school. And I still have a headache, but I'm like, okay, maybe I need to eat something. So I took my shower first, then I ate something. It still didn't work. Brushed my teeth, and I ate something again. And I took a couple snacks to school. Still didn't work. I'm like, okay, maybe I need to drink some more water. I mean, I'm pretty sure it wasn't the water part. I'm not dehydrated because that's all I drink is water. It's either smart water, vitamin water, fruit water, or just plain a gallon of water. That's all I drink. So I'm like, okay. So while I'm at school, I'm like, it still hurts. So I had like 2 Tylenols in my purse. So I take them. And it still didn't go away. Like, I mean, it kind of went away. It wouldn't feel like somebody was hitting me with a hammer. It just felt like my head was just pounding. Just pounding. So I'm like, okay. So then I go home at 2. And I still have it. So I'm like, okay, maybe I'm still hungry again. So I eat. And that's when it still didn't go away. So I'm like, okay, maybe I'm sleepy. So I go to sleep. And I was sleeping from 3 till my mom called me. It's 3 to 7. She woke me up at 7, so I was just up that whole time. And it was still her, and it was like even worse. I mean, it was even worse than before. So I'm like, okay, what is wrong with me? So about like 10 o'clock, 10:30, I'm like, you know what? Okay, so I get on Facebook, and I have like other family members that were pregnant and other friends that was pregnant. So I asked one friend, she's like, oh, that's what's gonna happen, but you should call your doctor because that happened to me. And I'm like, okay, that's not really much help, but okay. Then I asked another person, she's like, you need to call your doctor because that's the signs of preeclampsia. So I'm like, okay. So I go look up the signs of the symptoms of preeclampsia, which is fever, headache, high blood pressure, and something else I forgot. So I'm like, okay, what is wrong with me? So I'm scared to call the hotline number. She's like, you should call the hotline number because it's like, what did she say? She's like, you should call the hotline number because those are the symptoms and whatever. And I'm just like, but I went to the doctor's Monday and they said I wasn't in risk of preeclampsia or whatever. And she's like, well, it could come on anytime. So I'm like, okay. I'm scared, terrified. I'm like, oh my God, if something's wrong with me, if something's wrong with my baby, like, Lord Jesus, please help me. So I just finally suck it up and I called the hotline number. Worst thing ever. So I called the hotline number and a lady answered and she's like, "What's your name?" I give her my name. It's like Desiree. She's like, "Okay, how many weeks pregnant are you?" I'm like, "I'm 16 weeks. She's like, "Okay, well, let me call your doctor." She tries once. She couldn't reach her. Tries again. She couldn't reach her. Tries again. She's like, she couldn't reach her. So she tries her one more time. And she's like, "If I don't reach her this time, I'm going to have to page her." That was strike 3. Because, first of all, if I was in labor or pre-labor, why the hell aren't you answering your phone? Something could have been happening to me. I could have been dying. My baby could have been dying. God forbid. If that would have happened, I would have sued her ass off and I would have been rich by now. Anyways, then she finally answers. And she sounds like she's asleep. Okay, I understand you tired and all, and you sleepy. I am too, but I can't go to sleep. Like, my head hurts. Like, I've been sleeping all day, and it still won't go away. And now that I'm up, I can't go back to sleep. So I'm like, really? She's like, this is how she's talking. She's like, "No, you're thinking, you take nausea pills, and you lay down, you drink water, and yeah." And that's how she's basically, she sounds like she's sleeping. So I'm like, I barely can understand her, and I'm like, really, like, wake your ass up. Like, this is important. I can, like, yeah, something's wrong with me. And so she's basically telling me what to take for nausea, and I'm like, I don't have nausea, and I'm not sick. It's just I have a headache. I took Tylenol, 2 Tylenols at around 12, and my headache still haven't went away. And she's like, "Oh yeah, Tylenol is good." Didn't I just tell your retarded ass that I just took 2 Tylenols at 12 and it still didn't go away? She's like, "Yeah, Tylenol," she says it again, "Tylenol is good. It'll help you out." So I'm like, okay, whatever. Is that all? I don't think she knew she was talking to me, because the way she was talking, it was like she was explaining it to the operator. The operator put us all on 3-way. So that's when I was like, "Okay, is that it?" And she was like, "Yeah, that's all," because she's just being dramatic. I'm just being dramatic? Really? Did this doctor just really say I'm just being dramatic? I could have been in labor. I could have been bleeding. I could have been having a miscarriage. All these things that I could have been having. And she's going to say I'm being dramatic? Now, what if those things would have happened and something would have happened to me? Is she going to say I'm being dramatic? That was strike 4. I was like, you know what? I'm done with her. I'm so done with her. The next morning, I got up so early, started calling every single doctor's office day. I went online and searched with my insurance card, and I was calling every single doctor's, asking them if they took my insurance. I don't care where it was. If it was in Maryland where my boyfriend lived, if it was in Virginia down the street from where I live, then I was calling, because I was going to get a new doctor. That bitch was pressing her like she wanted me to slap the hell out of her. I don't care how old you are. I don't care how old I am. If I'm pregnant, I'm supposed to be treated like the other pregnant women. 16, 17, 18, 19, 25, 26, 36. I don't care how old I am. If I'm pregnant, you're supposed to treat me like the other pregnant women. Not like no freaking piece of scum off the freaking ground. So I tell my mom, and my mom's like, "Oh, well, I think you may be the first pregnant teen that she has." First of all, I don't really think this lady has that many pregnant women in her office, because since I've been there, she's only seen 2 or 3 pregnant people. But she has a bunch of pictures of these little kids that are like 5 years old, 3 years old. They gotta be that old because they're big. And it's like pictures from like 95 and stuff. So I'm like, well, maybe she don't have no more people to, see anymore, because she's so disrespectful. I'm like, you know what? I'm done. I called a new doctor and I got a new doctor appointment, which is also closer to my house, so that's a good thing. And she's like, well, why don't you want to go to your doctor anymore? Because I was like, I don't like the way she treats me. She's disrespectful. She's rude. She's like, okay. She's like, well, all you have to do is go get your records from your other doctor's appointment, and then you can come here. And I'm like, okay. But now I'm scared that if I go to the other doctors, they won't give me my records, because I had a friend that she went to get her records because she changed her doctor too, and they wouldn't give her records. All I know is they got the wrong pregnant teenager, 16-year-old, I mean not 16, 17-year-old teen pregnancy girl, whatever you want to call me, because I will fucking blow that damn doctor's office up. They do not know me, and they keep playing. They really keep playing. I'm not the one to mess with. I really ain't. Especially while I'm pregnant. No, I will blow your whole damn office up. I will be dramatic. She just really blew me, so I'm done with her for real. She's no longer my doctor anymore. She can continue being my mom's doctor. I don't give a hell. Freaking Mary. But she ain't about to be my doctor. No sirree. Never again. Not while I'm pregnant, not after I'm pregnant, not while I'm 60, not while I'm 70. No. Not a doctor to my child. No. 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 It's like, Then I'm like, if you supposed to be checking my blood pressure, why is this the first time you checking my blood pressure? Come to find out, preeclampsia is really high for African American girls under the age of 25. I'm 17. Why haven't you been checking my blood pressure every single day that I came here? I could have had preeclampsia and she wouldn't even knew it. I could have had high blood pressure and she wouldn't even knew it. Why? Because they're not a good doctor. So, if you live in the Virginia area, Ruston, her doctor's office is in Ruston, do not go to her. I'm telling you, do not go to her. You'll end up slapping her ass, because I am about to do it. Fuck, she's really pissing me off. But yeah, on that note, to end that note anyway, let's get off that subject because it makes me really mad. Like, I want to freaking choke her with this iPod cord. That's how freaking pissed I am. Anyways, I had a job interview today for a receptionist office at, for front desk reception for sports and health. And I think it went pretty good. I think they're going to call me back and give me the job, because she's like, I'm going to give you 5 to 9 hours. I'm like, okay, that's pretty good. All the employees that work there only work 4 to 4.5 hours. So, yeah. But the thing is, I will have to stand up all day. Well, the whole 4.5 hours, I will have to stand up, because it's a really, really high desk. So, hopefully, I'm tall enough for it. Anyways, yeah, I will have to stand up for it. And, yeah. But they make $9 an hour. And so, I'm just like, okay, that's fine. I mean, yeah, I get a free membership, and that means I can go to the pool for free, and come work out for free, and yeah, stuff like come get free food. But yeah, that's it. I don't really have much to say. Oh, and when I was at the doctor's, I told her I was having lower abnormal, whatever you call it, abdomen. Basically lower stomach pains. So she's like, oh, you lift your leg up, one leg. You lift one leg up and you hold it to your chest, squishing my stomach. She ain't say squishing my stomach, but put two and two together. If you're holding your leg up, well, your knees like basically touching your chin, that shit hurts. So I'm like, are you serious? Like, that hurts. Like, why would I do that? She's like, well, that's how you get off the bed in the morning when it hurts. You breathe in, you hold your leg up to your chest, and you get off the bed. And I'm just like, really? Really? I don't even, maybe she don't have no kids. Maybe she's never been pregnant. She went to college playing on them damn dummies and shit. Like, no, you never been pregnant, so don't sit here and try to explain to me what to do and shit, because that shit hurt. I'm squishing my baby, and you're sitting here, well, that helps you to stop the pain. No, you're just fucking dumb. Can't stand her ass. I'm so sorry for my language. She really pisses me off from the get-go. When I first started seeing her, I never liked her. She's like, because when I first started seeing her, she's like, what are you doing in here? Why you been having sex? Bitch, if I want to have sex with my boyfriend, then I want to have sex with my boyfriend. Fuck, what does that have to do with you? I'm coming in here to get tested. You better test me or not, because I can go somewhere else. What I do is none of your damn business. Jesus. And I knew something was wrong with that bitch, because she was like, well, do you and your boyfriend use condom? I'm like, yeah, sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. She's like, well, what are you trying to say? It's okay if you get pregnant? Like, did that come out my mouth? No, it didn't. So, yeah, I think she really jinxed me, because after that, I was pregnant. All because her stupid, retarded ass. Ugh. Like, she's so fucking dumb. If she would have gave me the freaking birth control when I asked for him instead of saying, oh, I'm too young, then yeah. Don't get me wrong, I do not regret my baby whatsoever. I'm sorry, I'm thirsty. I don't regret my baby whatsoever. I love my baby, no matter what. But if I could have waited longer, I would have waited longer, because I know how hard it's going to be. But I just hate how people are sitting here saying I'm not ready for a baby. Like, yes, I know I'm 17 and I'm young, and I'm not, they claim I'm not ready for a baby, but I don't care how old you are. I don't care if you're 36, 25, 18, 17. I don't care how old you are. In my honest opinion, I don't think anybody's ready for a baby. Unless you are filthy rich, a billionaire, a rapper making freaking thousands of dollars every day. I don't think you're ready for a baby. You're not, because you're not financially ready. So I don't understand what people keep saying, oh, I'm not ready for a baby. I'm not ready for a baby. Maybe because that's the only thing they're saying. Financially, I'm not ready for a baby. Just because I don't make $1,000 a month, or yeah, just because I don't make $1,000 a month, or freaking 10,000 a year. Like, I guess, whatever. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I am ready, because I know that I'm not. Like, I'm not financially ready. I think I'm pretty much mentally ready, because like I said, I have nieces and nephews, and I took care of them for more than a week or two. So yeah, but not gonna say I'm fully ready, like, oh yeah, let me just pop my baby out and I'm just gonna be the best mom in the world. No, I'm not gonna say that, because I know that, and I'm not. I'm just gonna try to be the best that I can. But for people that sitting here saying that I'm not ready, like, you don't know me from Adam or Eve, and you don't know what I'm ready for, and you don't know what I can do in my life. So don't sit here and say that I'm ready, because you're not even ready. You were 25 or 36 and you had kids, and you're not even ready. And for all those people that are bad mouthing me, saying I'm gonna be a bad mom, are mostly people that don't even barely take care of their child. They're living off somebody else, or their child walking around with dirty clothes and snotty nose and stuff like that. I never once let my nieces or nephew walk around with snotty nose, dirty clothes, nothing like that. They took a bath every day, because I'm a germaphobe, and I like taking a bath and showers every day. So I want my child clean. And plus, my baby's father, or my boyfriend, whatever you want to call him, would not let our child walk out in public dirty, snotty nose, or anything like that. He has a nephew too. He has nieces too. He has cousins too. So yeah, I'm just saying. But yeah. I'm hungry now, so I'm gonna go eat. But subscribe to my channel, like and comment, and or message me if you have any questions, and I'll get back to you guys. But yeah, bye.